How can I leave a comment? Wait till somebody pops in and then maybe the comment section comes up and I'll be able to pull off what it is I'm trying to do. Trying to be a little more patient. We shall see. Me and my gadget issues. There's got to be a way to do this. How could I, if I hit that button, what does that do? Yeah, that didn't do it. Maybe this button. Chat, top. No, that didn't do it. I can't figure this damn thing out. Well, I see somebody popped in, so perhaps notices went out. 1 and 1. All right. Well, I wanted to link a video down in the comment section during a live. I don't know how to do it, but we shall see. 3 and 2. Thank you. Appreciate you. The kids in the house. There we go. How can I leave a comment down in the comment section? There's got to be a way. Cancel share. Nope, that didn't work. I'm trying to link one of my old videos down in the comment section while the live's going, but I may have to do it once the live is over. How you doing, kid? It's been a minute since I've been out. It's been a rough couple days for me, and I didn't want to come out here in a bad mood. But yesterday was Mom's birthday, and this time of year is always a little rough. But I get a lot of you good folks down there in the comment section. I didn't want you guys worrying. I'm still alive and kicking. Trying to keep my spirits up on that. Capital Currencies in the house. Good to see you, boy. Always a pleasure. Somebody was watching a whole bunch of my old videos. Brought one of them to my attention from a couple years ago when I first got here, and how I was in great spirits and very optimistic about getting the dog rescue thing going. And I realized, AW Awoken, how you doing? I realized that a lot of what I'm going through these days is coming to terms with letting all this Misfit Island thing go and moving off this property. I'm not just mourning the loss of my dogs and everything else. I'm also mourning the loss of my dog rescue. This crazy idea of mine. I've had it for a long time, and I just gotta let it all go. WEINER, winner. Okay, awoken. Gotcha. Well, I see 21 people watching, and 4 or 5 of these now. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's been a rough couple days. Mom's birthday always sends me down memory lane, thinking about her and my brothers and our childhood, and I think they call it melancholy for the old folks when they get to tripping down memory lane. I think that's a lot of what I'm going through. Say, Sigma, what's happening? Yeah, that'd be me. Crazy VR games. That's me, Sigma man about it. The lone wolf and all that, especially these days. Yeah. So how's everybody out there doing? How you doing, kid, Capital, everybody else? You guys having a good day? 7 and 10. Thanks. You guys are on it. Okay, here we go again. Yeah. Batshit crazy's in the house. What's happening? You are, my friend. That's what's happening. Trying to keep my spirits up through these holidays. It's a little bumpy. A lot on the plate and trying to keep stiff upper lip and all that. I have to say that today was a good day. I love that song. Thank you for that, Capital. I love me some gangster rap. I have to say today was a good day. Yes, sir. The kid. Rescued a kitten, got her fixed last week. Well, good for you, kid. I've really been jonesing to get a couple of dogs and fighting this inner voice in my head like, just go get some dogs, Johnny, you'll feel better. But with everything I got on my plate right now, 2 dogs would be a mistake. There's a lot I need to do, and dogs are a big responsibility. Brad Pitt, what's happening? But eventually, once everything's settled here, oh, that reminds me. Um, I think I got a good lead on a real estate agent up this way. I think I haven't spoken to him yet, but the reference I got was very solid. And I'm hoping that gets the ball moving in the right direction when it comes to getting me back to Cali. I need to get back home. I had big dreams for this dog rescue, and it didn't work out. And going back home, my support group, friends, family, doctors, all that kind of stuff. It's all I think about these days, and letting go of my purpose to get a dog rescue going. I just, you know, life happens and you adjust and make the best of it. Bill W., good to see you, brother. Well, shit, brother, I just wanted to pop in real quick while I was catching a break in and out of the hospital. Just wanted to say hello. Big prayers. Right back at you, Bill. Big prayers for you and Mom, homie. You guys are in my thoughts quite a bit. Gaston, get a cat instead. Yeah, I can't. Cats mess with my asthma. I'm allergic. Tried to obtain agricultural exemption dirt. Okay, bad shit. I'm not sure what all that means, but gotcha. Bill W., you got it, brother. You're in my prayers, homie. You and Mom both. And your dog. I know you're going through it, man, and you're in my heart. Yesterday being Mom's birthday, she passed away back in the 90s. And every time 11/22 comes along, it takes me right back to my childhood. Always has, always will. You know, I went through a lot of shit as a kid, but there was a lot of good memories there too. Me and my little brothers used to get in all kinds of uh, mischievousness together, shall we say. Uh-oh, looks like the black light popped off. Pussycat's in the house. Johnny, have you sold any of your vehicles? No, not yet. Your mom is at peace and with our maker. Yes, she is. There's no doubt about it. Yep. That shit. Tax exemption, certain criteria per state, huge advantage. Okay, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. To get back to what I was saying, mom's birthday and taking me down memory lane, and this time of year, I mean, my dog's birthday was 10/22. Mom's birthday is 11/22. My baby's brother's birthday, who passed away, his birthday is in October. Um, then I got Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve. And, oh yeah, wifey's birthday, rest in peace, is December 26th. So from October through New Year's Eve, it's a little rough. And this is my third year here alone, and going through the holidays by yourself is rough, you know. Sorry about the interruption. Interference with the signal. I had to read quite frequently. We will be in California and be with family and friends. I sure hope so, Putty Cat. I sure hope so. Time will tell. If that's what the good Lord has planned for me, I'm stoked. And this reference for a real estate agent, hopefully that pans out the way I hope it will. And I'll have this property up for sale as quickly as possible. And that'll move me in the right direction rather quickly. I'm not too worried about anything other than getting back home right now. There's a lot of things I need to do, like you were talking about selling vehicles and all that. I need to get healthy. Maybe I'll find a good reference for a doctor to go with this real estate agent and whatnot, and things will continue to move in the right direction. Try to stay positive and try not to dwell too much on the things that I can't control. I just got a lot bouncing around in my head. And like I was saying, this time of year is pretty tough. Pretty tough. Made a little contact with my brother. That lifted my spirits. Another step in the right direction. So, you know, just doing the damn thing. I'm a lot calmer. The last 4 days been pretty tough, sorting through a lot of things in my head and coming to terms with letting go of this big plan of mine to start a dog rescue. It's difficult. I put a lot of effort into trying to start this charity, and mourning the loss of my purpose, I think, is part of what's been really messing with me lately. You know, I really didn't want to leave this property. I really love the piece of property, but I don't have a peace of mind living here. You know, I don't feel safe here whatsoever. Oh yeah, speaking of feeling safe, today is the first day of deer hunting season. Folks out this way, out there trying to get after Bambi. Coming from the big city, I don't know anything about hunting. And I know folks up this way, they were raised on it. Kids out there with their dad going hunting, you know what I mean? That's something I don't know anything about. My heart goes out to the critters. There's no way I could go out there and shoot one. But it's not for me to say what other people get into. That's their business. But I'm going to try to be, I know I said this 4 days ago when I made my last live, that I'm going to try to be more regular about coming out here and doing these lives. You guys are good for the soul, staying plugged in, and a lot of good people down there in the comment section. It's important to me. I've been doing this YouTube thing for quite a while, and it's become a part of my life. You know, it's odd. It's very odd. I mean, YouTube was meant to be nothing more than a commercial, and it's turned out to be a can of worms. The good, the bad, the ugly. How's the signal, by the way? I'm kind of curious. You know what? I think I need to do something real quick. Yeah, I think so. Let me try something. Let me see if that gets the ball rolling. My intuition is usually pretty good when it comes to fun and games on the gadget. We shall see. These things always start off pretty slow, but they usually end pretty strong. So I'm going to try to be patient and see who pops in. My ball busters usually show up early on and then kick rocks later in the video, but time will tell. Huh. Are we back at this bullshit again? Let me see, what's this one? Oh, I see. That's what that was. Tatanka's in the house. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Just doing the damn thing, homeboy. What's happening with you? Last few days been a little rough. Yesterday was Mom's birthday. It always sends me down memory lane. Sometimes that can be a little brutal, but doing better today. Think I got a lead on a solid real estate agent. I'm hoping that pans out. Get this property up for sale sooner than later. How you doing, man? Just another day above ground. Amen, brother. Sorry to hear that things have been rough. I know the holidays have been hard on me too since my mom passed. Yeah, brother. Yeah, mom's been gone quite a while. It's like I was saying a little earlier, my brother Paul, his birthday is in October. My little Kimba dog, her birthday was in October. Mom's birthday is in November. You got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, New Year's Eve, and wifey that passed away, her birthday's the day after Christmas. So from Halloween basically till New Year's Eve has always been a rough spot. And not to mention being stuck here alone, nobody in the house, no dogs. It fucks with you, man. The isolation. There are people that make the world special, and when we lose them, some of the magic is gone. out of the world. Well said. Well said. And I couldn't agree more. Like I've mentioned many times, I get into watching these near-death experience videos on YouTube. Some of them are kind of cheesy and some people are full of shit, but I'm pretty good at reading people, and the ones that I can tell are telling the truth, and their stories about what happens after they leave gives me a lot of faith that when we check out, where we're going to go is a beautiful place, which brings me comfort for the ones that have passed away. You know, this life here on earth, I've said it many times, it's hell on earth. You know, we're here to learn lessons and have life experiences, and our souls go back where it comes from when we're done, and then we make a decision whether or not we want to come back here and learn some more or whatnot and this and that. It's not a religious thing to me. It's a spiritual thing, right? Our souls are eternal. If you think about all the different religions and how differently they practice their religion, they're so opinionated that their way is the only way. And for me, there is not the Christian way or the Jewish way or the Muslim way. It's God's way. And when you listen to those near-death experience videos, many people that were religious come back and say how they had it all wrong, that their religious beliefs went out the window, and it's more of a spiritual experience and not a religious experience. You know, some people have near-death experiences that are quite religious in their interpretation, but the one thing they all say, it's this unconditional love and this feeling of going home, and most of them don't want to come back. And you can hear the passion in their words. It's very powerful. And like I said, you got to sift through a lot of shit to get to ones that you resonate with. And I've watched well over 100. I'm very fascinated with that topic. And even as a kid, watched a movie back in the 70s called The Reincarnation of Peter Proud. And that movie always tripped me out. You know, the fact that our souls are eternal, you know, this is just a meat suit. And when we're with this life experience, we get to go home. And I look forward to that. I just hope I'll be here for a while, get some more dogs, make amends with the folks that I need to make amends with, and I can go out on a more positive note. Life's been pretty shitty for a while, and I really want to end it on an upbeat, not a downbeat, but that's not my choice, so we'll see. I'm gonna link a video in the comment section because I don't know how to do it right now, but when this video is over, I'm gonna link a video in the comment section of this when I got here a couple of years ago. And it's a short video. I was talking about the snow and how excited I was, and I really felt like this Misfit Island thing was gonna kick off, and I was very optimistic when I first got here. And then things went sideways, and now all I want to do is go home. They say life doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you need. And it's very true. I needed to change. I needed to let go of a lot of anger. And everything I've been through has subdued me quite a bit. You know, it takes quite a bit for me to get angry now. Where before I had a very short fuse. Spill something and start hollering, yelling at the glass because it fell over or some bullshit and spilt all over the floor or something, you know. I had no idea how angry I was, but I do now. Strange how life works sometimes. Hmm. Well, I see 5 people watching and I see 10 of these. That's not a bad stat. Twice the thumbs up than there are viewers. Putty cat. Any snow your way, your place yet? No. I think we're due for some snow in 3 or 4 days, according to the gadget, and due for some real cold weather. But I haven't seen much. We had a little sprinkle day before yesterday, but it wasn't much and was gone quick. But like I said, I'm going to link a video below when I first got here, and there was a lot of snow. A lot of snow. I got single digits coming, according to the gadget, later this week. It's supposed to be down 9, 10 degrees. Cold, cold, cold. I'm looking forward to getting back to Cali. I'm done with this cold weather. It's bitter. It bites to the bone when it gets that cold. You don't even want to go outside when it's single digits. Mm. Ah, look, LS is in the house. Good to see you, young lady. How you doing this evening? Or this afternoon? Or you being all the way over in Portugal? It could be nighttime over your way for all I know. And thanks for hitting that button. I saw when you came in, it jumped up to 11. You haven't been on live in a little while. Yeah, you missed the beginning. I was talking about yesterday was my mom's birthday, and this time of year from October to January is a tough time. And, you know, it's hard for me 8 p.m. That's what I thought. It's hard for me to want to come out here when I'm bummed out, you know? I can't put on a smiley face, as they say. You guys get the honest Johnny every time I'm out here. And when I'm feeling really shitty, I don't want to rub that off. You know, I don't want to come out here boo-hooey and pissing and moaning about life when I feel that way. But I feel an obligation to you guys down there in the comment section not to stay away too long. I don't like making people worry over me. And I know a handful of you folks in the comment section are really good people and you care and you worry. And that means a lot to me. And I owe you a debt of gratitude. I really do. Don't you worry, LS. I'm on the water too. Oh. Boy, things sure petered out. There was a handful of folks in here for a minute. Now we're down to 4, but that's all right. Like I've said before, I'll take quality over quantity anytime. There you go, LS. Yeah, life. It's a trip. Seen so much in one lifetime. I feel like I've lived multiple lives in one lifetime. No doubt about it. Tatanka. And yeah, that's solitude plays tricks on your mind. It sure does. I know just the short time period I was put in solitary or seg, it didn't take long before you start freaking out where our social, very aware of what this isolation is doing to me. I feel it on a daily, you know, and it's healthy. Spending too much time with your thoughts. I try to stay busy around the house, try to occupy myself. I mean, where I live, it's a whole lot better than being in the shoe, but isolation's isolation. And when you go days without talking, it's not more quarters than 100 pennies. You know, quality, quantity, any day, absolutely. Gadget, it cracks me up with that 1 and 11. Mm. Yeah, YouTube is real challenging. Doubt about it. I was watching a video today about a guy talking about how he can see in the statistics how YouTube people subscribe and then YouTube takes them away. They resubscribe and they take away. A lot of fun and games on the gadget. They say only artists and scientists can be alone for long periods. I never thought of that, but I could see that. Tatanka, I would agree with that, LS. It seems like they spend a lot of time alone in research and artistic pursuits. Amen. Absolutely. Absolutely. When I get feeling real shitty from the isolation, I think back about how life was worse being a kid in a foster home. I kind of self isolated even as a kid. I withdrew. One of my foster parents I had at one time sent me to